All right, guys. Happy Sunday. I'm here. I made it. Even with the storm going on. Back to the basics today. Teaching you guys how to stitch braid. Okay? So you got your braid parted out, right? You're going to apply a braid gel on both sides of the section. So we're going to go on this side and apply gel. Tap and press, tap and press, tap and press. Come on this side, same thing. We tapping and pressing. And if they have really thick hair, you're going to slice it down the middle of that section, and you're just going to apply product a little bit on both sides. A little goes a long way. So once you've applied it, you'll start on one side. So I like to do a comb and press method where I'm combing the product through, and then I press with the back of the comb and then rub it with my finger. You see how that section is staying in place. So you'll go down that whole side and you're like comb and press, comb and press, comb and press. And you'll do it all the way down the braid, like so. Come on the other side. You're doing the same thing, but you kind of want to, when you comb, you want to turn immediately to keep it like a mohawk. You want this to be down the middle. Hi, Avocado. Hi, Ethan. So we're combing and pressing the product in there like so. Okay? So when you're done, both sides should form like a mohawk. It's going to make it easier to braid. Thank you, Avocado. Hi, Halima. Hi, Terry. So you always slice your first section at the top of the braid. You slice that like so. Okay? So we're slicing that, and that is the section you start with. Hi, Mr. Rude. Hi, Lainey. So you're splitting this first section into 3. 1, 2, 3. And you start your braid. Okay? So once you start your braid, you're just going to go side to side with the stitches. So you'll do your first stitch halfway through and grab that piece of hair and braid. And then you come on the other side. You're going to do the same thing. Thank you, Lainey. You slice that stitch halfway and grab the hair. Okay? And you braid. Come on this side. I'm going to try to make it a little closer. There we go. So you can stitch with the comb or your pinky nail. So if you do the comb, you stop halfway and hand that stitch to the thumb and the index finger. And then braid. Coming back over here, same thing. Stitch halfway. Grab it. You see this open and grab that hair. Anything else get pushed away. And then you braid. And then if you're going to use a pinky, you just look, slice halfway, and you're grabbing. okay? You fix it out, make sure it's smooth and neat. Braid. Come on this other side. If you're using the pinky, slice it, open up to grab, keeping it tight, okay? Not too tight, but firm, a firm grip. Hi, Helena. Hi, Sevda. So we're coming back over to this side if we're using the comb and braid. So it's just a back and forth motion. And you use all your fingers to keep the stitch in place. So we're coming over here, grabbing our stitch, handing it to the thumb and the index finger, and continuing our braid. Coming on this side, slicing it and grab. Slice and grab and braid. Hi, Danny. Hi, Evelyn. Thank you, Lainey. Hi, T-Shep. So continuing the stitch, you're slicing your section, grabbing that stitch, continuing your braid. Coming back on this side, slicing your stitch, grab that hair, okay? And then I'm gonna do again with the pinky. Oh, thank you, Evelyn. You're welcome. Hi, Phoebe. Hi, Jody. So you'll kind of pull the hair up a little bit, hold it, slice with your pinky only halfway, and grab that hair, okay? Make sure it's smooth, readjust, grab it. Okay, and braid. Same on this side. Hold it, slice the hair, grab it. And then braid. It's really just like a back and forth motion. Everything you do on this side, you're doing on that side. And you're just going back and forth. Yes, Lainey. I'm a hairstylist. I don't know. Once you ask her head case. Hi, Rosa. Right. Yes, Lil. He must be a mannequin himself. He or she. They. Okay, so as you can see, your stitches start to form. Okay? Okay. So if we slice a stitch and grab it, it's like a slice and grab. Braid. Same on this side. Slice with your pinky and grab. Okay? Braid. Slice. I'm using my ring finger. Grab. You see the stitches form. Braid. Hi, Johannes. Kind Trey, I don't retype that. So, Evelyn, you have to practice. No matter what you do, Nothing becomes easy without practice. Okay? You have to practice, practice, practice. Practice. Because look, I can go a little faster and you can see it's a repetitive motion. Okay? We're just going side to side and you're essentially doing the same thing on each side. Okay? So we're here. I'm going to pick the comb back up. You go halfway and then you grab that side of the section. Okay? And then braid. You're literally doing slice on the left side, grab it. You see how I'm handing it to those two fingers. Grab that, braid. Now we on the right side. You slicing that piece, grabbing that hair right there. Slice, grab, braid. Um, what do you mean? What are normal lemonade braids? Like a regular cornrow without the stitches? Or what are you referring to? Like a small braid? Who got snow today? Because apparently Detroit is having like a mini blizzard. Who else got a blizzard going on outside their house? Okay. Thank you, Lainey. I appreciate you. Okay, Evelyn, I'm gonna do a regular braid and let's see the difference without the stitches. Let's see. Where are you, Evelyn? Like what state or country? Thank you, Kes. Okay, yeah, Virginia is definitely getting snow today. For sure. Where everybody else tuning in from. Look, you still see the the stitches, y'all. Water. This mister, look at that. Hi, REJ. Tallahassee. Okay, yeah. Probably no snow. Lucky you, Mamacita. Okay, Evie, this is for you. We're not going to do no stitches. Let me turn. It's about to just be a regular cornrow braid without any stitches. You ready? Thank you, Sue. So Evelyn wants to see a braid with no stitches, okay? So same thing. You're going to slice that first piece. And this is just a regular cornrow. So I'm so used to stitch braiding. Let me see. I'm about to try to braid it without thinking about stitching. Okay, this is just a braid. This is just me braiding and pulling the hair. No stitches. Okay. So I did it. Is that what you mean, love? It just looks neater, you see? Like with the stitches is more defined. This is just kind of like, just a regular cornrow. Like so. But last week I was showing everybody my favorite braid to do. And that is, to me, I call it a under braid. Some people call it an inside braid or goddess braid. But this is my favorite braid. I'm about to show y'all. So let me know what y'all call this braid. And it's just so cute to me. So this is how I do. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I got big arms. It probably look better bigger, but I'm trying to do it. And that was ugly. I gotta redo it. I gotta redo it. Oh, because it was ugly. I'm redo it. And this is just water. Okay? H2O. But okay, this is my favorite braid to do. It looks better big, not small. If you can see the type of braid I'm doing, write in the comments, what do you call this braid? Dutch, French, a box spray, braid. Cornrow. What? Let me try to connect to the internet, to the... Okay, what about now? It's blurry? Dang, I do have one bar though. Okay, it's the blurriness. Oh man. I just connected to Wi-Fi. Is it still blurry? Can y'all not see? Can you see? The faces are killing me. What do those faces mean? Is it clear? Okay. Y'all want to redo it? Is it still blurry? Yes or no? Thumb up or thumb down? Okay. Thank you, Jim. Jim and Diamonds. Thank you, Ari. Thank you, Janice. Evelyn, is it still blurry? Dang, gotta redo it. Okay, thank you, Daniel. Okay, good, Evelyn. All right. I'm gonna redo it then. I'm gonna redo it. Daniel tried to go off, y'all. Scroll up and look at his comment. Daniel, where you at? What city you at? What city are you in? Sorry. we about to pull up on Daniel. Okay, Reagan, how fun to do a perm. I've only did one perm my whole 1,500 hours. It wasn't that bad though. But those rods, and they want you to do layers like this thin, comb it up, put the papers at the end. Thank you, Stephanie. Okay, Kayla, what you practicing? Sophia, what? Your mom braids tight, huh? But look, I like this braid I was doing. I was seeing if you guys tell me what you call this braid. This is one of my favorite braids out of all the braids. Yeah, Reagan, it's a pain in the butt. Oh, it's a mannequin. I thought it was a little kid. Now, Mango. Now, if you have kids or if you have siblings or if you have nieces and nephews, you know there's no kid that's going to sit that still. I'm going to turn her around. Her name is Lisa. Okay, Evelyn, you got this, girl. When are you going to go to cos school? Have you found a school that you want to go to? And you in Florida, girl, so you definitely can do well if you apply yourself, for sure. You practicing curls. Kayla, what are you curling it with? A flat iron or a curling iron? Oh, you gonna make me get my pull the hot tools out. Oh, Evelyn, you only 9? Oh my God. Mama, you is not supposed to be in here. Okay, you got a long way to go. But you can still practice. You can get a mannequin off Amazon and just practice the styles that you want to do. You using a flat iron? Okay. So we call this braid because it's like inside. I call this an under braid or inside braid. These will be considered French braids, or well, they're called stitch braids, but technically like this, the braid on top and the hair underneath is called a cornrow or a French braid, I guess. I don't know. Here in Detroit, we call this under braid because the braid is under the hair instead of on top of the hair. But what do y'all do? What do y'all say? Hi, Nady. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I got my flat iron. I have one. I don't know where it's at, though. She needs a curl tutorial. I part with rat tail combs. You see how that's like precision? I got a few. I can show you the difference between the combs so you can see. Okay, so these are a few of different combs, but you see how that one is more like pointier and that one is more rounded. That one is like, that would not be one that I would choose. But out of these four, these two are more pointy, if you can see, making it more precise when you part. Yeah, Reagan, everywhere they call it different names. Hi, Chine. Is it Chinua? Hello. Yeah. But to part, I'm definitely going to use probably this one. It's the most, and I just part. Sometimes I use this, but mostly I part like that and I clean it up. This literally, I part with the end of the comb. And you see it's so raggedy. But I only use this for this. This comb is old. This is like my at-home stuff. I don't have any hair, so I don't need a comb. Hi, Danny. Okay, QT TV. So I use different products, but the product I've been using mainly, showing everybody, is this one. It's called the red one. Well, they put tape on this, so it snatch it off. Let me see if I could take this off. You can like screenshot it. Okay, go ahead. Take a screenshot of this one. And this one comes in 4 different colors. It comes in red, purple, white, and black. And, well, I can't see what it said down there, but it's red and it smells so good. It smells like candy. Braided upwards? What you mean, Kayla? Braided upwards, like up the back of the head, like into a ponytail? Ooh, I hate that. That is hard because you gotta like bend over and they head gotta be down. Okay. Woo. Pearly, for real. I don't do that. Like, that's not a service I offer anymore. Because people don't know how to hold their head down. And then you got to, like, bend over to get it. That's complicated. Thank you, cutie. I wish let me see if I can find my, if I got a flat iron down here. Because she wanted to see a curl. Nope. I don't. I'm sorry. Next Sunday, I will. I'll do curls for y'all. okay? Y'all funny. Why do y'all think, first of all, we're the body. Let's start there. Okay, so I cut my daughter's head off her neck. This is Lisa, y'all. Here, get the hair out her face. Okay, say hi to Lisa. She don't really look like a Lisa, but that's what I named her. I'm gonna do her makeup one day. This is Lisa, okay? When I don't have a real model, this is who I use. Thank you, Connie. What's the Cassie style, Kayla? I had to do all this. Oh, Reagan, you got to get those boundaries set right now because family never thinks they supposed to pay. Like, never. Like, family is going to be your, not all your family members, but most of your family members are going to be your worst clients. So you have to start them boundaries now because you don't want to be doing hair for 10 years, irritated because you didn't place boundaries when it comes to family members. French braids, yes. Okay, K Grants. I was doing it in the back. I'm in Detroit. Thank you, Connie. I appreciate you. Yep. So, Reagan, whenever a family member asking about hairstyles or prices, get it discussed before you start, okay? So, yeah. All right. I'm going to do one more tutorial on the stitch braid, okay? Okay. I'm going to do one more tutorial, and then we're going to wrap it up, y'all. Because I got to go shovel the snow. Yes, Janice, let her know. It's like one whole side of my family not talking to me because I'm not doing their hair. Okay, y'all ready? So you got your product. Boom. Right? Open it. You get a comb. I just grab I scoop it with the back. You're going to put products on both sides. It don't matter which side you start. So you're going to press and tap. Tap a little bit of product. Tap it in there. Okay? Press and tap. Oh, my bad. Press and tap. Okay. Yeah. Come to the other side. Okay. Press and tap. Okay. Once you get it applied, you're going to slice it down the middle. Right? Get a little bit more. And just put some on both sides of the hair down the middle. You don't need a whole lot, just enough. Okay? Yes, I do hair for real, Kayla. Look me up. Look me up on Instagram. Yeah, Pearly, she got some little lips. Yes, Reagan. Girl, you ain't got to tell me. I know firsthand with family. And if they go to anybody else, they're going to pay. But they feel like they don't have to pay when it comes to you. I already know. Been there, done that. So I start on one side, and I'm just like combing and smoothing the product in, okay? You see how that just stays compared to that. You got to comb it and smooth it in. It's going to make it easier when you're doing your stitches, okay? Like so. All the way down. You see how I just stay. Then you're going to come on the other side and do the same thing. Okay? You kind of want to form like a mohawk. So you're going to comb it and turn the comb up, comb it through, smooth it down. Comb it through, smooth it down. Okay? Just getting it nice and smooth, like so. Oh, no, Connie, that's mean. You should be able to type as much as you want to in the chat. Okay? So we going all the way down the section. Smoothing it. Okay? So in the end, it should be like a little mohawk. Right? Right. I've been braiding for 10 years. Okay, I'm going to look it up, Kayla. So when you start the braid, you always slice your first section and comb that through. Comb it through. Okay? Okay. You're going to split this into 1, 2, 3 pieces. That's how you start your braid. 1, 2, 3. And you start your braid. You can do 1 cross, 2 cross. If you want to, the side you start on, that's the free hand. So this hand is free. So I'm going to start on this side. Iconic. I got her from Amazon. Okay. You got to read, when you order from Amazon, you got to read the reviews. So we're going to start on this side. You determine how big you want your stitches. So I'm going to do them a little smaller, but you only go halfway and lift the comb up and grab that like you giving the hair to these 2 fingers. Right here, this the slice I did. It's going there. Then you braid and you come on this side and do the same thing. You're going to slice, open up the thumb and the index finger and grab that slice. You see? And then you braid. Right? So we coming over here. If you want to use pinky or ring nail, you slice your slice, open up, and grab. Boom. Braid. Come over here. You do the same thing. Slice whatever nail and you see I'm only going halfway. Slice and grab. And then, like, if you feel like that's not smooth enough, you can pick it up, put it back in there, grab the comb that stitch, and give it back. Okay? You want it to be neat. Nice and neat. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button for me, y'all. If you haven't put a thumbs up in the chat, go ahead, hit the like button for me. Y'all, I am in Detroit, Michigan. I normally use the comb, but for teaching purposes, I want to show y'all with my fingers because you can see it a little better, okay? It's all about the motion. Slicing and handing that stitch to those 2 fingers. Hi, Nanita. Hi, Alicia. And braid. You come on this side. Slice your stitch. Grab that piece of hair. And braid. Come on this side. So you're doing the same thing on both sides. And as y'all can see, the stitches start to form. And braid. come over here. You want to have clear sections. Thank you, Connie. Andrea, I'm actually in Canton, so I'm outside of the city towards the airport. Um, right, K Grants. Slicing and dicing. Slice, grab, braid. It's just a motion when you're doing it, okay? We coming back down here. I like the comb because it's just more control to me. So I like braiding with the comb. Some people don't like braiding with the comb. And it kind of combs the stitch, that section of hair, too, to me. But that's just my opinion. So you combing your stitch, grabbing it, and braid. Same thing. Slicing it with a nail. Halfway through, grab it. It's like an assist. You slice and push it up into those two fingers. Oh, that style. Okay, Kayla. Yes. Okay. Are you trying to do that on yourself or somebody else? Y'all see the stitches? I mean, this is a mannequin, so it's going to look a little different. But the idea is still there. Like so. Okay? Hi, Sky. I'm sorry, Connie. I cannot give my number out. So we coming back over here. Hi, Maria. Try to keep those stitches consistent. I'm good, Catherine. How are you? Hi, Angel. Oh, yeah, Kayla. It's going to be hard trying to practice stitch on yourself. That is really hard. Because the hand placement plus trying to stitch, it's not impossible, but it's difficult. Thank you, Connie. That's good, Catherine. Where are you tuning in from? Is it Issue or Ysale? Okay, South Carolina. Hey, girl. Hi, Dage. Hi, Medicine. Oh, the UK. I love the UK. I love the UK. Is it snowing there? Do y'all get snow? Slice. Same method. Slice it. Grab that hair. Grab the stitch. And continue braiding. Same thing on this side. Slice, grab. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Sky. Hi, TJ. No snow. Hi, Tiffany. Okay, Madison, you from America. Me too, boo. Me too. So same. Slice, grab. Okay? Braid. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the like button for me if you haven't. We slicing it. Grab that hair and braid. So as y'all can see, you see the stitches? Let me get a thumbs up if you see the stitches. Thank you, Roxy. Hi, Helena. Sky. You guys can reach out to me on Instagram. My Instagram name is the same, Breathe the Beautician. Did y'all get snow, Madison? Hi, Rung. I gotta fix it. She holding a bad head. Thank you, Kayla. See you later, love. Thank you, Helena. Thank you, Connie. Hey, Roxy girl. What you doing on this good Sunday? You got dinner going? What you over there doing? Are you watching your movies? I would be on the couch right now, chillaxing. Hi, Doretha. No snow, Maddie. Okay, Detroit, it got snow going on right now. We got snow going. I don't even want to leave the house. All right, Connie, good night. Have a good night. Oh, is it Tavalise? You're welcome. Thank you for watching. What? A fish? What you mean loaded? Loaded with what? What's all on your fish sandwich? How do y'all eat y'all fish sandwiches? Do y'all like the ones at McDonald's? It just got tartar sauce and cheese. Joe. Joe, what's up? What's wrong? You don't like that fish sandwich? Like that? Or you don't like McDonald's? Which one is it? Hi, Sam. Where you tuning in from? Catherine, what? Why you say damn? Hi, Lindo. Yeah, Joe. McDonald's ain't good. You right. We got to make healthy choices all 2026. No McDonald's. Oh, Maddie, you about to be a big sister. Hi, Gift. Okay, Joe. He say he catch his own fish. Period. I know that's right. Cheese, tomato, avocado, lettuce, olive starter. Oh, that must be some UK stuff, Sky, because I ain't never heard that. Is it Tavalise or how do you pronounce your name? All black people do not know how to braid hair. That is not true. Catherine, McDonald's is not healthy for you. Hi, Zelly. But we just did this stitch braid. If y'all missed it, y'all can rewind it. I did this one when we first started. With this one, I like this one. Y'all, I'm about to get off of here because what else do y'all want me to do? I love eating McDonald's. Okay, Evelyn, You like McDonald's because you don't know about all the bad stuff yet. The older you get, the more you'll learn. Okay, Sky. Thanks for watching. See you later. Catherine, you is funny. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in today. I'll be back next Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Mark your calendars. If you did not hit the like button, hit that like button for me. Hit the subscribe if you're going to come back and join us next week so you can turn your notifications on, okay? I'll see y'all next Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay?